So I've asked last time for the stories, on 3 stories, and we wait for Tan Chip to hear from him. So before going into any others, Monit, you were asked to prepare Anatalakana Sutta first, and then we'll
Oh,
story.
yes.
So tell us the Anatalakana Sutta story.
Another Lakkhana Sut, Lord Buddha said this discourse to a group of 5 monks. Uh, this is the next of for the first sutta. The first is what is the first discourse? ท่านข่าว
Dhammacakkapavat.
Good. Lord Buddha said that body is not self. If body is self, it would not tend to sickness. Or you can control your body. That become dust for me. Let body not become dust for me. And then feeling is not self too. If feeling is self, it would not tend. I forget. If feeling is self, so you can control your feeling. Let feeling become dust for me. Let feeling not become dust for me. This is for five ขันธ์ห้าเรียกอะไรเจ้าคะ
5 aggregate.
Five aggregate. And the Buddha tell this for 5 months that what you think? Do you think about this monk? Is body permanent or impermanent? ท่านคะ you can answer.
Is the body
Suppose
permanent?
Is body
Sorry,
permanent or impermanent?
I'm pretty sure it's impermanent.
Yes. You can become 5 months.
Yeah. Actually, when I was 22, my hair started falling out.
And Buddha also said the further that, and that which is impermanent, is it painful or joyful? So ท่านค่ะ suppose you are 5 months. Please answer.
Is pain no?
Is it painful or joyful?
Sorry, feeling all the time.
For the first body, Buddha tell that if body is impermanent, so is it painful or joyful?
Painful.
Painful, yes. You can forget it. And then Buddha said that, so is it fit to consider that which is impermanent, painful, of a nature to change, as this is mine, this am I, and this is myself. So you don't think that. And after Buddha tell this, all 5 companions ascetic became arhat already.
Okay.
จบละ
Anyone anyone has got anything to ask Monit on Anatalakkhana Sutta?
anyone แหละ only ทันข่าว
Now I come.
อ้าวมาแล้วเหรอ นมัสการด้วยค่ะ มาเมื่อไหร่เนี่ย
1 minute ago. นักการครับนักการครับ
Don't ask me more นะสจิ๊บ
Okay. Anyone has got anything to ask on Anatalakkhana Sutta?
Oh, I think that I have read this more than 10 times,
Hmm.
but now I'm not enlightened.
Hmm.
You are not an ascetic who has meditated for a long time.
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe.
then we'll move on to the stories of the day. Okay, first story I want to hear from Tantita Dhammo, Upaka Ajivaka's story.
Okay. Upaka Ajivaka was probably one of the unluckiest people in the Tripitaka, because when Lord Buddha was on his way to Varanasi, after gaining enlightenment in order to teach his old friends, he was one of the he ran into Upaka Ajivaka, and he was an ascetic as well. And then seeing the Buddha, he asked him, "Oh, you have such pleasant countenance. You're so calm." And this usual praising that you hear people say to the Buddha about his composure and about his sort of charisma and his uh, I don't know, like aura as a Buddha, an enlightened being, especially a Samma Sambuddha. So the Buddha said. Talked about his enlightenment, like, and who is your teacher? I have no teacher. I am the Buddha. I have gained enlightened by myself. So Upakaji was basically like, didn't believe him. So he was like, okay, cool. Okay, then see you later. And he just walked away. Um, and he ended up going to this Malla country, I think. And it's really funny, this part of his story, because he ran into this hunter's daughter called Chapa, who was really beautiful. So he fell totally in love and was so obsessed with her. So he he made a vow later. He went away and he made a vow that if he doesn't get to marry her, he will just starve to death. And the hunter, the father of this Chapa, was quite, wanted to look after the ascetic. So he went and asked, what's wrong? Why are you not eating? You look so sick. And then he told her the story about his daughter. He's like, okay. And then he went back and convinced Chapa to marry her, and basically gave him to took him as his son-in-law. And he left the ascetic. He went back to lay life because of infatuation. And Chapa really respected him as an ascetic, but lost this respect completely because he was so easily his conviction and his morals and his ideas and ambition for enlightenment was so quickly shed because of her. So she didn't really have much respect for him. So she kept joking, she kept making fun of him. And just like saying a lot of things. And he eventually got sick of this, so he left and he found the Buddha and he became a monk. And so did Chapa, who later became a bhikkhuni. I think they both achieved enlightenment. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Is Upaka Ajivika an Ajivika philosopher?
Upaka Ajivaka? Ajiv, no, they're different.
Mm.
Upaka Ajivaka was a wanderer.
Ah,
He
okay.
wasn't a philosopher.
Ah, okay. So so he was just called Ajivika. He was an Ajivika. Mm.
Okay. Anyone has got anything to ask Tantita Dhammo?
No, Ajahn.
Oh, I don't understand for the
Yeah.
I only understand that อุปการชีวกะใช่คนที่แบบว่าเอ่อ he met Buddha ใช่ไหม
Mm-hmm.
after yeah after Buddha enlightened but but he didn't interest ใช่ไหม didn't interested in Buddha
Mm.
ใช่ปะ
Mm-hmm.
so he lost his occasion to enlighten but the story after that I didn't understand
Mm. He went away and got married.
got
Uh,
got married
Yeah, and but the wife was making fun of him all the time because he left the ascetic wandering sort of seeking the truth just to find just to get married. So she was always making fun of him. So he got sick of it and went back to being an ascetic.
please speak slowly
So because she was making fun of him, he eventually got pretty tired, and he left again, and became an ascetic and went to the Buddha.
Okay, finally he met the Buddha and became ascetic and became a monk too.
Ah.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
Manit.
He enlightened. ท่านข่าว
Yeah, I think he became an arahant, and his wife as well,
Oh,
his ex-wife, Chapa. She became a bhikkhuni.
oh, and she became arahanta too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's in the
Done.
Therigata.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. Next story is about the ascetics who fire worshippers. It's a Tanjip.
ผม okay. when I find it is a little bit long. I will make it short.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 3 aspects as siblings. The biggest brother is Ruwela Kasapa, and he has 500 followers, and the second brother, Nati Kasapa, he has 300 followers,
Gaya
and Khaya Kasapa has 200 followers. At a time, the Lord Buddha went into Ruwela district, and around fire worship house, and then the Lord Buddha asked for staying into that place, and Ruwela Kaspa, he allowed the Lord Buddha to stay at that place, and then the Lord Buddha attend to that house, that fire worship house, and he was meditating with Tejo Kasina or Fire Kasina as his object. And then the Lord Buddha made Naka to get into his arms bow. And when Uluwelagaspa saw the Lord Buddha, and he saw that, oh, the Lord Buddha is so powerful and has much magical power, but not arhata as me. It's not like that. And yeah, there are so many situations like this, like the four gods from four directions, Chatum Maharaja came to visit, and Indra and Sahampati Brahma came to listen to Dhamma of the Lord Buddha. And yeah, the same way, the same thing happened. Oh, even the biggest gods have visited the Lord Buddha to listen to Dhamma. Oh, he's so powerful and has much magical power, but not arhata as me.
You are arrogant.
Yeah, so many situations happen like this. But one day the Lord Buddha said that you are not arhata. You don't have even any the path of arhata. So you are not arhata. And Uluwelagaspa was sad. And then he decided to ordained, and he shaved his hair, and he flowed the Barikhan.
All
Barikhan.
all the material, belongings, objects.
Belong.
Hmm.
And then Natikaspa, he saw the material of his brother, and he knew that, oh, my brother he is going to ordain, and he followed his big brother, and he did the same way as his brother. So he flowed his things, his materials to deliver, and Kayagaspa, he saw that, and he followed his brothers as well. And then when all of them, three brothers and their followers for 1,000 meet together, and then the Lord Buddha gave a sermon, Atitta Pariyaya Sutta. And this sutta is about heat or fire. And the Lord Buddha compared the heat of our mind from defilement. Like the fire is blazing, and yeah. And then the Lord Buddha said that happiness and suffering is impermanent. That will not be with us forever, and one day it will go away, and we should not be attached with that happiness or sufferings, and is boring. Yeah. And after the Lord Buddha finished his sermon, all of them, 1,003 ascetics, including three brothers, all of them had enlightened as arhata.
Okay.
อืม
So
Is that the same as
ตะทุกคนเลย
so we hear three stories from Upaka, from three ascetics who, after hearing the Buddha's teachings, again enlightened. Now, next story, let's hear from Monit about King Bimbisara.
Okay. King Bimbisara was a king of Rajagara when Prince Siddhartha ordained and become ascetic and went to Pantava mountain in Makatha, and King Bimbisara invited him to quit ascetic status and turn to be king. King Bimbisara will divide half kingdom and give a half for ascetic Gautama, but ascetic Gautama refused. But he promised to tell the truth and to enlighten King Bimbisara. So when ascetic Gautama enlightened and become the Buddha decided to revisit Rajagara with a large number of disciples. Most top disciples are three Shatin and their followers who respect fire sacrifice. That's it. ท่าน Chief said. And when King Bimbisara knew that Buddha and disciples stay at his city gate, the king went to meet Lord Buddha with a large number of his subjects to welcome the Buddha and his disciples. He approached the Buddha and paid his respects, but some of his subjects didn't know to whom they should pay their respects between the Buddha or Venerable Kassapa. They didn't know that between Buddha and Venerable
Not
Kassapa.
Venerable Kassapa. Where is Venerable Kassapa from?
อุรุเวละ
Oh, okay.
อุรุเวละกัสสปะ อุรุเวละ is the eldest brother of three Shatin.
Okay.
The population, the subject didn't know who is teacher and who is disciple. Then Buddha knew their thought and asked Venerable Kassapa that why he had given up his fire sacrifice. And Venerable Kassapa explained that he preferred the peaceful state of nirvana to useless sensual pleasures. After answer, Venerable Kassapa fell at the feet of the Buddha and said, "My teacher, Lord is the exalted one. I am the disciple." So all population of King Bimbisara knew clearly from hearing this conversation and then Buddha preached the Dhamma from Anupuppikatha. First is Dana Katha, and then Sila Katha, and Sakha Katha, and tell the harmness of 5 sensual pleasures and merits of nekkhamma. Then King Bhimpisan tell the Buddha that for the previous, he had 5 wishes before become the king. First, he wished to be the king, and the second, he wished to have Arahanta in his country, and the third is he wished to sit near that Arahanta, and the fourth, he wished that Arahanta teach Dhamma to him, and then the fifth is he want to enlighten, to understand Dhamma. So now he reached all of his 5 goals already.
Okay.
And
Anyone has got anything to ask Manit on Bimbisara? Huh? Any sharing? How he died?
oh, I forget to tell. It was tragedy because he died by his son, King Ajatasattu.
Okay, so now I have a question, Manit.
Okay.
After King Bimbisara passed away, what did he reborn as?
Where he reborn again?
I think
Where he reborn again?
he was stream emperor. Maybe in heaven, but I don't know what level. ชั้นไหนอะนิมานอรดีอดุสิต I don't know.
Manit,
ฮะจาตุมเหรอ Oh, why?
if I remember, I remember
For
Jatum.
the first level of heaven. Oh, I think it's very low for stream emperor นะ
But yeah, it is worth.
Because he was stream emperor, I think maybe for the third level of heaven is proper for him. ฮะจริงเหร
He's
อ
a street mentor, so he won't care where he's born, no?
This is true. Teacher.
So in 3 stories that we hear, the story of Upaka, story of 3 ascetics, and a story of Bimbisara. Can you link of our previous talk, discussion on Dhammadesana? Can you pinpoint what was the teachings and how they responded?
Upaka responded with skepticism and disbelief. He wasn't paying attention, and he used his preconceptions and prejudices to decide what he heard, instead of paying attention and using wise attention to investigate the teachings. he just dismissed it without considering it carefully.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
what you don't want to do.
So he met the Buddha, and
I
he
think
even had a conversation with
he
the
lost the
Buddha.
chance.
Yeah, and yet because he had a
Sorry, I have a call.
very doubtful mind, he didn't have chance to hear properly the teaching, so and he could liberate himself. So this is despite of meeting the Buddha, but haven't seen the Dhamma. So this is the first one. Now what about the Uruvela Kassapa?
Yeah, because he before his enlightenment, he was respect or worship the fire, the fire, and the Lord Buddha gave a sermon like Atita Priya Sut that is about fire, and so that his mind Uruvela Kaspa, he like he likes fire, and then he listened it carefully, and then every time he like let his mind follow the Dhamma and consider it, and then he enlightened.
Yeah. So Uruvela Kassapa, Gaya Kassapa, Nadi Kassapa, all three brothers, along with their students, listen the teachings of the Buddha, and then they listened it carefully and even reflected along with their temperaments, so that after hearing the teachings, that everything is burning, everything is on fire. So they were able to get rid of their greed, hatred, and delusion and become an arahant.
This is the fire serpent.
Person. Yeah? So this is again, after hearing the teachings, we have to make sure reflecting and recollecting and analyzing, and only then you will gain knowledge. What about Bimbisara?
What was the
I think
sutra for Bimbisara?
What was the Bimbisara heard? Monit? What? Where are you?
She is flying.
No, I thought about Nati Kassapa and Kaya Kassapa.
Yeah.
I
Right.
I thought that because of his belief in his elder brother, so he have a chance to enlighten. But I thought about the first, ครูท่านคาเซ่นะ what's his name อะไรนะ
Paka-ajiva.
ฮะอุปการะชีวกเหรอ
Upaka Shivaka.
อุปการชีวกะเหรอ อุปการชีวกะ I thought that he nearly lost his occasion, his chance to enlighten, but good luck. After that, he turned to be ascetic and turned to be a monk, and then he become arahanta. Maybe from good luck. If he try to listen Buddha from first, I think that is the golden period to become arahanta.
but his mind wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Maybe
about
we are the one of them.
maybe I was born
This is
in
why we are here.
maybe I was born in a lizard or
Mm.
cockfish.
Okay, what about Bimbisara?
Bimbisara is a good man.
What he heard from the Buddha?
อนุปุพิกถา
Say.
Anupubbikatha.
อนุปุพิก
Okay.
ถา from
So,
from Dana and Sila and Sakha กถา
yeah. So here, all three stories we see, Buddha gave a teachings, and a desana, Dhamma desana, and then they listened carefully. Meanwhile, think about these all three people. All three people had their own view. They all have their own views, and they were practicing their own views. And how Buddha managed to uplift them and their views. And then Upaka Ajivaka, despite of meeting the Buddha, although he didn't listen at that time, the story says that he kept thinking about the Buddha throughout his life before he became a monk. So here, the next topic that we are going to study is the last one. It's called a ditthijukamma. Yeah. Now,
ให้ตรง
ditthijukamma. What is ditthijukamma means?
To strengthen our view.
Yeah, strengthening
Wow.
our view. Yeah. So Buddha simply help their views to correct. Yeah. But sometimes even the Buddha wasn't able to correct the view. So this is the ditthijukamma, to have a right view or strengthening the view. So ditti means a view, uju means establish or make it better, and then kamma is action. So making our view correct. So Buddha for 45 years teaching to make a right view, so people can have a right view. Some got it, many didn't get it. Sometimes Buddha had to fight. Sometimes Buddha had to patiently teach, and they never gave up. And eventually some people gained the attainment. Here we can think of the time when the Buddha just enlightened, and after enlightenment, Buddha didn't want to teach, thinking that in the world people are so covered with this dusts of kilesas, too much kilesa, they will not understand the teachings. And he thought that he will just sit down and meditate and parinibbana there. And what happened after that? Anyone remember?
เท้าสหัมบดี บรามะ
Yeah. So Sahampati Brahma came down from the heavens, to pay respect and reconsider. Reconsider that that thought. And then Buddha again went into the meditative states and rechecked, and after that found how many types of people?
4
According to
But in Tipitaka said three.
Two, three
Ah.
and Agatha, four.
Yeah, what are the three?
Three. Above the water and between the water and underwater.
Yeah. So after he found that there are three types of people, he decided to give teachings. Yeah. So from that we see that Buddha gave in three different ways, teachings in three different ways. And then whenever he gives teachings, whenever he gave a desana, at that time, if he is giving the crowds of people, there will be different levels of people attaining different levels of understanding. Some people will gain arahat, some people will gain sotapanna, some people will gain sakadagami, some people will gain just the faith in the Buddha, yeah, like that. So that is simply on the base of a people's temperaments and their paramis. So basically, what we have to understand here is that when someone has got a misunderstanding about the teachings, you are simply there to explain that the reality of it, but not expecting they will understand. But we try our best to strengthening their views. Yeah? But for individual, this is strengthening our view is we have to learn and make sure that we understand correctly. Particularly, let's say, Kalyanakari Kalyanang Papakari cha Papakam. Doing good always brings good, doing bad always brings bad results, like that. And with this, it will bring more merits because we won't be doing any other harms. We have a right understanding of a law of karma. Okay? So this ditthijukamma is basically establishing ourselves in a strengthening, sorry, in a straight view or the right view. Okay?
Okay.
Anyone wants to add on this?
I think about King Ajatasattu.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he lost his chance to become stream enterer because he killed his father.
But he had a chance to do good things later after he strengthened his view. Yeah?
But the merit is not enough.
พระอาจารย์ครับ did the Lord Buddha predict the Prince Ajatasattu in any way?
Yes, he will be a Pacheka Buddhas in the future lives.
Which well,
Future lives.
no, which
Oh, same as
Same as,
Tevatatta, no?
Yeah.
Tevatatta too.
Okay.
To become Pacheka Buddha.
Yeah.
he was after killing his father. He was really troubled in his mind.
Yeah.
He was so he couldn't even sleep. That's why he went to Buddha and he talked. He went to see so many ascetics and so many philosophers and religious leaders, but none of them gave good answers for his psychological, guilt and his feelings of such immense sorrow. And the Buddha provided the answer, so that's why he became a follower.
may have insomnia.
Yeah.
Because of association with bad person, no, as Tevatatta.
Also, it's his fault as well, you know. He did it as well.
Now,
Did
now
he get
both,
killed by his son?
Uh,
And his
now
son
he's still in the hell ใช่ไหม
แน่นอน
both,
exactly
both of them, no,
definitely
both of them
Yeah,
still in the
definitely.
hell.
I don't know.
it's too long นะหมอนิด definitely it just
เอ้า เนี่ย นี่เพิ่งจะแค่ใช่ป่ะ200 205 เอ้ย 2005 2500 ใช่ป่ะ off
So he's probably gonna be out now.
of the year in human world นะ in human world but in the hell is different but yeah it's still short
longer than no in the hell
Yeah,
is
he's gonna-
I
longer
mean
than human.
yes
Did
I
you
mean
say he's-
it's still short
Did you say he's gonna be
Definition
out
of
in
the lifespan.
2,500 years? But
Pardon?
how can he be a Pacheka Buddha? Because we still have a Buddha Sasana.
ให้ข่าวว่าอะไรนะให้ข่าว
Is
ได้
he
ข่าว
really
ได้ข่าวว่า
2,500?
จะมีให้ลองคิดดูว่าจะมีพระปัจเจกได้ยังไง ในเมื่อตอนเนี้ยยังมีศาสนาพุทธอยู่
So are we following the counterfeit Dhamma? There is no more Buddha Sasana.
I think a lot of all of Pacheka Buddha has done very very bad thing but regret after then the Lord Buddha predict that the one will be Pacheka Buddha. I don't know, I'm not sure.
I think this is the example of anicca, no? Because bad guy can become good guy
Yeah.
and
พระอาจารย์ครับ
can become Pacheka Buddha.
in every the Buddha Sasana, in every Buddhas, is there always enemy like Tevadatta of our Buddha era?
Not sure.
I think so นะ
Because if there is no bad person, how can we develop ourselves? I think like this.
I think may have the same.
ชมพูทวีปะ according to four worlds อุตระกุรุทวีปะ and อมระโคปะ ทวีปหมอจำได้ไหม
จำไม่ได้เลย
and the last one the fourth our world ชมพูทวีปะ but our world is the only one that have an evil but other world don't have any evil.
I think that's because, like, if you don't see evil, then how do you know, good is good? So in a way, maybe that's why
So
only Buddha is born here.
only
We are
our
the-
world can have the Lord Buddha.
no? So our world is
Unique.
good ใช่ไหม It's
Uh,
good to learn
Yeah.
You need
good
both
to learn
sides of
Dhamma.
it. You need
Because-
both things. You need knowledge
No?
of evil and knowledge of good. Because little babies, they don't do evil. Maybe some do, but they don't really do evil. But they're not praised as noble ones because they don't know what is good and bad.
I don't think so ท่านข่าว I don't think so because I saw my nephew the children can express this bad thing.
No, yeah, that's true.
from
I was smashing.
from infant.
whom
They don't understand what good and
whom
bad. So
Manit?
you can't really call them evil or call them noble ones, you know. You need to sort of be aware of both sides. I don't know. I think so. Like, if
I don't think every children
see the 3-4 signs, and you will just be a happy Uttarukura person. Never become a Buddha. You need to see everything.
Okay. I
because
don't know.
huh? Some
Ajahn
some
has no
infant
comment.
some infant express angry more than the other. I think this is
We
in
can't control it.
I think it is in if the dust in his mind. No?
Yeah.
สันดานเลยแหละ
Do you believe in previous perception?
Yeah.
Huh?
We are born with it. Yeah.
No?
What do you mean previous person? Like from the
สัญญา
memories
เก่า
of last life in
ท่าน
children?
จี๊บใช่ป่ะสัญญาเก่า
อืม
เราใช้คำนี้ได้เปล่าเจ้าคะ
ได้
พี่
แต่
เชื่อ
ว่ามันซับซ้อนไปหน่อยไหมหมอนิดในความหมายที่หมอนิดต้องการจะสื่อ
ก็เช่นว่า เราเป็นคนยังไงแบบมันมากับเราเองเลยนิสัยอย่างเงี้ย
Yeah.
มันคือใช่ไหม previous
อุปกิเลสะ
perception
From previous
I
life.
think อุปกิเลสะหมอนิด
อ๋อเหรออ๋อ
that the deepest defilement that become our วาสนา
Some people have more anger, some people have more greed, yeah. Some people have more delusion.
Yeah. They are conditioned in different ways so through samsara. Yeah. So some people are more I don't know, inclined towards anger, some more towards lust, some everything.
Inherited.
Yeah. From this life, the social conditions and environment, and from all the previous existences as well.
Why both of you are born in why teacher are born in Nepal and why Thankha born in Sri Lanka, yeah? and I and Hanji was born in Thailand. I think this is from previous merit.
Yeah.
not only merit karma don't say only merit because I have faced lots of sufferings so you cannot say merit
and why our are met again and to learn together.
Samsara is so long. We could make so many predictions and speculations. Like samsara is, we don't know discernible beginning. We have no idea. It could have happened a million, billion, countless
No.
number of times. We can't make predictions without knowing.
no one is not our relatives
Yes, but now in our life, I think this is very, very good chance
and
for enlighten.
I agree. Yes.
Okay. Good luck.
if you reach before us please tell us okay
It's not a gamble,
Okay.
You can't just roll the dice and wait. You need to try.
If someone enlighten, please.
I will wait to hear
Manit,
enlightenment.
Manit, if you don't become a nun you are in danger nah? If you enlighten
No, I don't think so. Because
No.
lay person can enlighten to be anakami. ท่านพาหิยะ ท่านพาหิยะ enlightened to be อรหันตะ
No,
no
no, 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 no. Oh, Panya, yes. Panya, Arhanta.
พาหิยะ is lay
But
person
He was
Uh,
an ascetic.
the executioner จนเขาแดงอ่ะ executioner only Sotapanna and then die because he has a lot of bad karma.
I don't think
The
you will be
executioner.
able to function in real life if you become an arahant. So
lay person can become อรหันตะ too ใช่ไหม
Yes, but you die soon.
เออ
but imagine
You
how
die
can
soon.
you take your job as an arahant? Like
why by
sit
why
up
die
and
soon
pretend everything is all good.
Because your that body, that physical body is not suitable for lay hood อะ
lay person
อะไรนะ
เหรออ๋อ
lay life.
so if lay person become อรหันตะ so they can ordain นะ
Yes, if in time.
Or
If it's in time.
How is the sangha going to
they
believe?
they have to ordain. If they will die.
so
Question is-
teacher if I become อรหันตะ I will ordain
You have to move out of Thailand before you
No,
become
you will
an
die.
arahant. Thailand and go to Sri Lanka or come to Britain so you can be a bhikshuni. Because in Thailand you can't.
to keep
So
your
you
life
have
in
to
safe.
say-
if
To
if
keep
you
your
are
life in safe, I can shape your hair.
oh okay
if you are still worried about your safety, worried about who will recognize you, then you still have this sense of identity. I am. You haven't attained the sotapanna. So it's beyond our perception that how it would be. But if you have attained it, then there won't be any concept of this or that. Right? So as long as we have the perception of this community, that community, how I will be, who will I be, then you still have this sense of I am. So in a
but
sense,
teacher
since we
I
do not even know the concept of a sotapanna, we are talking about arahat, so beyond our grasp.
But it's good to keep the goal in mind.
Yeah. You can keep the goal in your mind, but not expecting or not speculating that what will be.
Yeah.
The question when you have this what will be, then you are talking in a sense of worldly matters.
It sounds, to me like Monit is keeping a timetable on her calendar to tick in the boxes until Arahanta. Like, I don't know, like in games where you are watching the high score.
Collecting the points.
Yeah, collecting points.
Collective
It's
fight.
like, okay, more levels, I can be an Arahant. Like, so you can wear a medal showing an arahantship.
oh, I think all of us
Of us.
can become อรหันตะ
Yeah, I agree.
don't insult
Saying that you can't.
ourselves
No, yeah,
I'm not saying you can't.
you absolutely can.
I'm not
Everyone
saying that
can.
you can't be arahant, but I'm simply saying that as long as you have a questions of where I will be, whom I should, whom should I take ordination, or what I will be, then basically we are talking like a fish talking about land.
How to be a tiger.
Okay.
okay เจ้าค่ะ
If it counts, it counts. Whatever you do now in your life, even if you don't get it this life, you will get it again. It's you're moving forward. That's it's okay.
So most important is to listen the Dhamma and practice according to the Dhamma. and eventually you will gain. Now, I have a question. Among Dana, Sila, Bhavana is the basic teachings of the Buddha. Now, here, and this Dana, Sila, Bhavana is known as a Punyakiriyavatthu. Yeah? These from 5 to 10, these also include in Dana, Sila, and Bhavana. So, which one do you think will go into the Dana, Sila, and Bhavana from 4 to 10?
4 to 10.
Okay. Now I will ask Ditthijukamma to move around these words in these Dana, Sila, and Bhavana from Apachayana to Ditthijukamma. Which one? Talk together. Help together. Wait, Apachayana, Maya,
Oh.
where it goes? Which one? Apachayana, Maya, is it the Dana? Is it the Bhavana? Is it Sila?
Sila, yeah.
Talk to each other.
Sila and Dana ครับ
Apachana.
Yeah, it's both.
That no, go on top. And I will go and make my tea. I come back later.
อัปจายนะหมายถึงว่า give ใช่ไหม
yeah, give do the offering with respect. I think it's really important. So
Yeah.
this is why I included in Dana as well.
I think this
I
is the
think
same.
have 3 เลย
No. I think so.
Okay.
But we have
What do you
to
think?
classify it exactly. Yes. Dhamma Samana. Dhamma Samana is Bhavana.
เวยา
Dhamma Desana is Dana. Dhamma Samana is Bhavana. And yeah, that's right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I have the same ideas as you. And where is that right now? Vaya, what am I? กระบวนการขนขวายรับใช้
ธรรมเทศนาฟังธรรม
เนี่ย
ธรรมเทศนาไม่ it's not only ดานะธรรมเทศนา can be ภาวนา too ฟังธรรมอ่ะธรรมเทศ
มัน
นา
ไม่เทศไม่ใช่ฟัง
Oh,
to deliver เนี่ย ฟัง
technically all of this can be bhavana as well if you're mindful.
ใช่ yes
but I think Vaya Vaja is in Dana.
Uh-huh. Oh
Because,
yeah, that's true.
yeah, it's like sacrifice our time and our power to help.
It could also be the chara sila, yeah, the conduct sila.
Yeah.
เวยาวัจจะ
Both.
ฝ่ายอาสารับใช้
Oh, I already have it there.
เวยาวัจจะหมายถึงเป็นกตัญญูได้ด้วยอ่ะกตัญญูกตะ นอกจากกีบดานะแล้วยังเจอศีละด้วย ไปไหนละเวยาวัจจะ
อันที่ 2 จากบน number 2
I think it can separately นะ
Sorry.
one can be when one can be in all of this can be
Yeah,
dana can be sila and can be pavana too เนาะ
I think we can add apachayaya in bhavana as well.
Apayachana. Okay. Yeah. What about Vayavacha? I put it there and
Vaya in bhavana? I'm not sure.
Vaya
no, yeah.
But I don't think so.
And what about Pattanumodana? That can be Bhavana, that's like Brahma
Yes,
Vihara.
yes.
Mudita.
ปัจจานุโมทนา
Yeah?
Yes,
What do
can
you
be
think?
ภาวนา too.
Can you give me example? Manit?
Like Brahma Vihara Bhavana, Mudita.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
yes.
มุทิตา Yes ใช่ใช่เอ้ยอย่าเดี๋ยว
It can get rid of our jealousy.
Hmm.
I will expand ปฏิทานะ
Done. What do you think? Job done?
ปฏิทานะ
Vaya ป
วิ
ฏิ
ยา
ดา
วั
นะ
จจะ
ปัตตานุโมทนาปัตตานุ
ธรรมสวนะฟัง
I'll color them so
Yeah.
we don't know.
When we listen to ธรรมะ at that moment we have ศีละ too because when we listen to ธรรมะ we don't
do anything.
ใช่ we don't do
I think all of these
everything
can
wrong
be all three categories.
yes I agree with you ท่านข่าว
Where are we?
Very indecisive.
Okay, why apachayana is in dana?
Because when we do any offering, we have to do with our respect.
Our respect.
Yes. Do not
Okay.
do with ego. Yeah.
And what about vaya vacha mai? Why this is in dana?
Because we are not giving the materials, but we are giving our time and our power to help people, to help someone.
Mhm.
Vaya.
Okay. Patidana is okay, and we understand easy. Pattanumodana understand Dhammadesana. Why Dhammadesana here in dana?
Dhammadana.
Because giving Dhammadana, yes,
The only way we can give dana is
it's the
monks.
best dana,
Yeah.
the greatest
Okay.
dana.
giving ธรรมะ
Okay. Sila, observation, apachayana. Why sila then? Apachayana.
It's charity.
Because we are not observing sila with threaten other. Like,
Okay.
oh, I have sila, but
Yeah.
you don't have, so we have to be respect.
And then why vaya vacha is sila?
Why I don't know. I did not add it.
That's charity sila.
Okay ท่านข่าว you can explain
We did that like few days ago, no? That's part of the sila.
Yeah. So these two are part of the sila. It's correct. This is a charita sila. Okay.
จารี
Charita.
จารีกับศีละ
Charita varita. Sila. Here you see two types of silas, charita and varita. Charita, conduct,
Charita.
people, them, parents, and teacher. So that is,
จาริตะ
this is correct. Number 2. This is number 3.
Oh.
Okay, number 3, bhavana. Why Dhamma Savana is bhavana?
Because the one who is listening to Dhamma can be enlightened.
Okay.
So we can consider the Dhamma inside.
Ditthijukamma.
ทิฏฐิชุกรรมะ
Ditthijukamma.
Right meditation.
Yeah, it's the
Why
first
there is a Pattanumodana and Apachayana
Pattanumodana
Pattanumodana, rejoice.
in Bhavana?
Mudita, so it's a
Mudita.
Brahmavana.
Okay.
It can be.
Okay. So, according to the scripture, these two are not here. Okay.
Huh?
These two are not here.
Oh,
Okay. And then these two are not here.
We're trying to overcomplicate things.
Okay.
อ่า
This is how all the 10 meritorious deeds come.
but teacher I think every choice can include in three parts.
Yeah, because I mean, Sila and Bhavana is Patipatti Dana anyway, so already is part of Dana.
Yeah.
because when we do เนี่ย in 10 choice เนี่ย we can ภาวนา
You have to
because
look at
ภาวนา
you have to you have to see in a majority, not a 5% or 1%. So this is comes under the say Sila Samadhi, sorry, Dana Sila Bhavana, divided into 10 meritorious deeds in this way. So, what is next week? Monday's plan. I think next topic. Remember, this is we are extending from which topic? Do you remember? We are extending this which topic? Do you remember? Huh?
ทิฏฐุชุกรรม บุญญกิริยาวัตถุ 10
Where this Punyakiriyavatthu came from?
บุญญกิริยาวัตถุ
Where this Punyakiriyavatthu?
ปุเพกตปุญญตาครับ
Yes, where this Puvyakata Punyata came from?
โอเคจะตัด
โฟจักกะครับอาจารย์
Huh? Yes,
โฟจักกะครับ
จักกะเหรอ
ใช่โฟ
Four
จักกะ
chakra. That's right. From four chakra. Okay. So we are talking about four chakra, how one develop. Yeah?
we just finished โฟจักกะ
Yeah, we just finished four chakra now, finally. Yeah. And now, so this is a four chakra. So we have gone through so much, right?
They're not even half it.
Yeah. So this Punyakiriyavatthu is under the four chakras.
But we were mostly just talking about the same thing over and over again.
Even we're talking again and again. We cannot.
โฟจักกะ
จากสี่
which component
But do we have to separate all these different categories and remember what the categories are? Rather
for
just
category please tell me
I'm not doing it. It's the way it
รูป
is.
เดวสะ
โฟจักกะมีอะไรมั่งอ่ะลืมไปละ
ปฏิรูปเทสวสะ
อ๋อ
This one.
อะไรฮะตะสัมมาปณิทิ
I want to go in like this detail. Only remembering this four and four like
เอ้ย
that.
อ๋ออัตตะอยู่อันที่สาม
I think this is
อ๋อ
better.
สัพปุริ
อันละ
สัพปุริสุปัสสยะ
สัพปุริสุ
อันที่สอง
สัพปุริสูป่ะ
สัพปุริสุปัสสยะอันที่สอง
สัพปุริสูปัสสยะ
อัตตะสัมมาปณิทิสาม แล้วก็ปุเพกตปุญญ
โอเค
ตา
So do
สี่
you get the titles when you do this exam? So do you just
โอ้
become
ยได้ใหม่ลืมเก่า
This is the first level.
When
Take
we
time.
learn the new thing.
Take time for 3 weeks ไหม 3 weeks or 1 month I'm not sure
for จักระเนี่ยเหรอ
No, this
Yeah.
is in order
I think 1 month
to pass the level.
or more than
maybe more than 1 month นะ
Okay, so
I probably leave. I would probably disrobe if I was going to do this. It's like, okay, I'm done.
what I heard what this rope
No, I was saying like, so you have to study this one book for one whole year. It's so boring, you know. And then you have to do 3 before you do the Pali, and then you have to do that for 5 years before you are 9 years before you are called Pramaha, and you have to do this 3, which is so
no, Pramaha 3 years.
3 years. So you have
3 years
so if I was in Thailand and I had to study this just for a whole year, I would probably just get bored and disrobe already. You know, it's so rigid and boring.
But it is good foundation on the teachings.
That's true.
Yeah. So if you have remember these foundations, then it helps you to understand the rest of other teachings. Otherwise,
But you need 1 year to learn this. You could just read the book in a month and know it, though.
you have to explain. You know? Yeah. Okay.
but ทั้งคราว Thailand have many delicious food therefore
No, I don't care about delicious food because it's destroying my body, which I learned last week. You know.
I saw that you would say that it's destroying my samadhi
So I would rather have bland food than have good samadhi than nice food than very boring exams.
Okay. So this means today we complete the chakra 4. Do you remember what are the chakra 4? 4 chakras.
เนี่ย just please tell me that first
ป
is
ฏิรูปเทสวาส
สวาสะ
Patirupadesavasa. Okay.
สัพปุริสุปัสสยะ
สัพพุริสุปัสสยะ
อัตตสัมมาปณิ
associate
ธิ
good person
Yeah.
อัตตสัมมาปณิธิ
and ปุเปกต
The
ปุญ
last
ญ
เท
ตา
กตะปุญญตา
Ubekata Punyata. Okay. So these are the 4 dhammas. What is that for? Will for the prosperity. Yeah. In order to gain the prosperity, we have to have these 4 principles come together. And we have been using the last one, Kubbe Kata Punyata. Yeah. How we gain the merits so that it will help in this current life to gain the prosperity and success. So this is it means we end today on Punyakiriyavatthu 10 Punyakiriyavatthu's. So on Monday we will focus on the next topic. That's Agati, 4 Agatis.
อะไรนะ
Agati.
Agati.
อ๋ออคติ
Oh,
อคติ
this curriculum, when was it introduced?
when did you have อคติ with อะไรนะ previous the America president น่ะ
อ๋อ yes
Trump เหรอ Trump
I
you have อคติ
accept
with Trump
for prejudice
Okay. So we will come on Monday to study on 4 Agatis. So this week you don't have any stories to prepare.
oh don't have homework
Free weekend.
I like it
oh our event
that is
Okay.
our bless
We'll see you
I'm very glad
Monday.
to hear this